Welcome back again, everyone, to part two of making our hair growth oil, nature's hair growth oil. And we are just on the brink of finishing up this product. Remember, we had blended all the wonderful goodies. You can see that the only thing I have left is for another something to cook with later on, some ginger. But all the beautiful greens, we were able to blend them up into two batches. And we just to catch you up, please go and check the part one of this video, but you will see that I did blend up some curry leaves. We blended up some mint leaves, some cilantro. We were able to blend up some pan, which is Bethel leaves, and some mango leaves in there as well. We had some basil, and I forgot to mention that we also had some strawberry leaves there as well. Those helped us cleanse the scalp and helps to increase circulation, hair growth. So this is the last batch. We're blending it up, and I'm just going to remove that, and I'm going to pour that into our oil that's already cooking. Now, there's one way you can do this when you are making this oil. You can have it on direct heat, like I have here, very low direct heat, or you can do the double boiling method. That double boiling method, it helps to bring the juicy vitamins out of the oils, but it helps to safeguard the oils a little bit better. It helps to prevent it from burning. So again, I'm just pouring it in here, and let me just show you the double boiling method, where I have one pot of water, and what I'm going to add to that is the actual oil. So we got water there, and you don't want to put too much water, and then you want to put this pot inside. All right, so this is what we're going to do, and you just help it to boil. Now be careful. You don't want to cover this oil, and you see that water line there? You don't want that water line so high, actually, but I do have a lot of oils, so that's why the water line is a little bit higher. But you don't want to have too much water because you don't want it to boil and pop over into the actual oil. Again, moisture in the oil is going to cause the oil to get moldy. You don't want to cover the oil either, for that matter, for that very first same reason. So we got the rest of our blended seeds and wonderful greens, and we're just going to let this boil about 30 minutes. I love the double boiling method. It's safer, and again, have it in a very, very low flame. But you just have to watch it and stir and stir and stir. All right, and again, do not cover at all. Excuse me. You also want, remember those aloe slices, those aloe vera gel slices? You want to squeeze them every so often, get the juicy nuggets out, get the moisture out. And again, because I have that in there, I'm definitely going to be boiling this longer than 30 minutes. And at the end, you don't want to cover until it's completely cooled. Completely cool. Look at all those juicy, wonderful ingredients that we just made. And again, you want to strain it with the stocking cap, as I had mentioned before, and then let it, again, do that when it's completely cool, because your hands will be burning. And of course, you want to get all those nuggets into a container, and you can then add to that castor oil. If you wanted to add to that castor oil, you can add black seed oil, at that again, cumin seed oil, any of your favorite oils. You can add rosemary oils, because I did not have any rosemary leaves in this batch, so you can add that while you were blending the greens. Another green that I usually blend, Leaf of Life. Oh, it's amazing. I'm going to have to do a whole new program on Leaf of Life for us. Leaf of Life. Also, hibiscus leaves and the flower. Oh, that's another program. But I usually add those greens to it, but I don't have those today. So since I don't have rosemary leaves or sage leaves, you can add essential oils to this. So rosemary essential oils. You can add your castor oil at the very end of the cooling of this oil and that we've put together. You can add powdered alma. You can do that as well. Or powdered, like I'm going to add here. They don't have the leaves. I don't have the Brahimi leaves, so I'm adding this. The powder itself. So you can add powders at the very end. You can add moringa powder. You can do that as well, or another of your favorite powder or oils. So at the very end of this, I'm going to be adding olive oil, I'm going to be adding castor oil, and I'm going to add black seed oil and rosemary oil. Those stimulate the scalp, helps with hair thickness, preventing hair shedding, and again, overall hair health. The Brahimi oil powder. I don't have the oil. So I'm adding the powder. Brahimi strengthens the hair as well. It's Bacopa Monnier. So it's not Gotu Kola. That also shares the same name. So Bacopa Monnier, a lot of people take it for cognitive health, to improve with memory, to improve with focus, to prevent memory loss and so forth, nerve damage. So again, I'm not a licensed medical doctor, but you can do your research on that. So this one is the Bacopa Monnier, not the not Gotu Kola. All right, so I'm just going to be adding maybe like a teaspoon of this powder, or I can add maybe a teaspoon of alma powder at the very end once the oil is cooled down. So we're still cooking in the kitchen, guys. All right, and we're just waiting for our beautiful oil to be ready. And you can see that water is popping up. So like I said before, while it's popping up, I really should get that water level a little bit lower. All right, because you don't want it to pop over. So I'm going to keep the flame even lower than what I had before. And again, stir, 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 stir. So I'm going to be stirring for quite a while. And again, make an effort to pop some of the aloe vera gel there. All right. And because I have the aloe vera gel, I'm going to be cooking for more than 30 minutes. If I did not have it, then, just 30 minutes is enough. And then let that product stay uncovered until it's totally cooled down and strain. Now, I would strain it the next day because I want to give all the vitamins a chance to come out of those leaves, out of those seeds that we had, and get into the oil. So I'm in no rush to strain it. So no more than a day. If I find that I'm keeping it for more than a day because I have to run errands and I have so many things to do, that I would refrigerate it, because those leaves were just natural. So I don't want them to start getting moldy or slimy or fermentating. I don't want that to happen, so I would refrigerate. But I'll just keep it overnight, and then I would strain. Again, this is part 2, guys, and I hope this was helpful. I have been promising you this oil for a very long time. It took us 2 episodes just to make this oil. And again, I told you what I did not put in at this time because I did not have those. So check the description box. You will see all of the items that I usually put in for this oil, so you can start gathering them and taking the necessary care to wash and dry them. And again, don't forget to roast those seeds before you start, and it helps the seeds to start kind of getting all the beautiful oils out of the seeds naturally. I've been praying for all of you. We have not been together in a long, long time, so I figured it's spring. We'll start to spring our hair back again and start to take better care of our hair after, especially after a very harsh winter. We start to take good care of our hair. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you can get more of nature's food recipes. God bless you. Have a great day.